Can you share any stories about Guru with me?
Oh man, Guru, man. First of all, I want to say peace be upon him, man. Keith Elam. Guru was oh man, he was a peace brother, man. Like Guru, he really loved hip hop. He loved his people. And for all those when I asked the question, yeah, Guru, he didn't know it was 120, but he was studying. Guru was studying his lessons before he returned home to the essence. Guru, I mean, there was times where we would do a show out of town, and they'd be like, well, we don't know who this guy is. Who's K-Born? He'd be like, yo, I want my man on the flyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? He would definitely fight for me, advocate for me to be on the flyer. I'd rather he on MTV, BET, whatever, he always shouted my name out in interviews and all that. I mean, he was a good dude, man. I mean, you know, Guru was just, I mean, a legendary MC, man. Legendary MC, good dude. I learned so much stuff from Guru, you know what I mean? Just being down with his label, you know what I mean? And rocking with him for those years, those 5 years we was rocking together or whatever. And Guru kept his word too. I met Guru originally at this place called Electric Factory. It was Gang Starr, Nice and Smooth. Who else performing there? I think it was Gang Starr, Nice and Smooth. There was a couple other acts and shit. Maybe, I think Big Pun. I forget who was there. But I ran up on Guru, you know, I was an MC. I'm like, yo, man, I want to get on or whatever. It was a female MC from Philly called Bahamadia. Dope yes. MC, dope.
Remember her, yes.
Yeah. He had signed her, but I think something went wrong with the label or whatever. So he's like, yo, listen, I don't got no label situation right now. But yo, as soon as I get something else, I got you. And I'm like, you know, people always say that or whatever. You know what I mean? So my man, you know, Chief Comanche, he had did a song with Guru at the 5 Spot. So they had like a little album, not album release, but little party for that or whatever. So I went through and I'm like, peace. He like, oh shit, peace. You know what I'm saying? He kept his word. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, you know what I mean? I got something for you now, you know what I mean? And then I started rocking with him from there. Because originally I just wanted to just work with the label doing something else. Like I ain't even want to rhyme no more. But I gave him one of the old joints and he was like, yo, man, we got to put this out here, you know what I mean? So then we started recording. I got like 5 songs with Guru, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah, some unreleased, some released, you know what I mean? Where we had a whole album in the can too. But you know, you got to talk to Solar. Where the album at, man?
Oh, Solar got the masters.
Yeah, he got the masters. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I haven't really talked to Solar since Guru passed to the essence. You know what I mean. So
Solar Records, right?
Yeah. Well, Solar Records was out of L.A. It was actually you got Solar Records, and it was a dude named MC Solar from like France somewhere. But Solar is a producer from New York City that started running with Guru after him and Premier had that situation with Virgin Records went sour, and after the Owners album, you know what I mean, they started running or whatever.
What's the most important thing you learned from Guru?
The most important thing was have confidence. You know what I mean? Like when you're on stage, he be like, yo, you gotta have confidence. When it's your turn, you step up, rhyme, look at the crowd, like have confidence when you spitting. It was definitely that. And he also, taught me about entrepreneurship, like, you know what I mean? He had his own label, he was independent, you know what I mean? And that was one of his goals, to be independent. He was tired of the whole riffraff of the labels and all that. So he deaded that situation. But yeah, confidence, going for what you know. Got a lot of history from him, a lot of knowledge about the industry. You know what I mean? So he told me a lot of stories, man. It was just a fun time, man. It was definitely a fun time.
How would you characterize him? Would you say he was serious? Was he humorous?
He was serious, man. He was serious. He was humorous. And he was mad down to earth, you know what I'm saying? He was mad down to earth. But the impact he had on people, man, I never forget, we was in New York City at a restaurant. And I guess the waiter rapped, and he recognized Guru. So he was like, yo, man, Guru, whatever. So this dude ran to the car, I guess got a CD or whatever. He came back sweating and all. And gave Guru the CD, man. He's like, yo, I'm gonna listen to it or whatever. But I was like, damn, that was crazy. You know what I mean? The impact he had on people, man. Like when people were recognizing. Because sometimes we walk through the mall, like a lot of young cats don't recognize him. But then like cats be like, yo, that's Guru. Shit, they come up to him. He take pictures with people. He showed love. He was real humble. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a real humble dude, man. Like, I mean, he'll pull up in a Mercedes, you know what I mean? And go to like a hood club with me in Philly. Like I had Guru in Philly, we going to hood spots and all that. Like, yeah, Guru had no fear, man. You know, he was good in them type spots, like, but the type of aura he had, nobody wanted to do nothing to him, or like, I mean, he was just a beloved individual, you know what I mean, in the hip hop community. on the community in general, I should say.
So a lot of these guys really did hang out in the hood and was
Oh
loved.
yeah, definitely, man, definitely. You know what I'm saying? He had the one song, "Fake MCs, they always act hard, but won't walk the streets without a big bodyguard." Guru never had a bodyguard, and none of that. You know, he had a couple haters, couple situations that happened in the streets, but he never let that put fear in him or none of that. You know what I mean? It's just that when you're a figure in music, man, a lot of people don't even look at you as a person. You like a prop to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, by me being with him and being around like artists in general, like, you know, I was on the couple of the Wu-Tang Forever tours with my man Exact and Papa Wu, and I see how they treat celebrities, so-called celebs and rappers and all that. I'm like, they people, man. They human. Like, they can't even sit down and have dinner without somebody walking. Yo, let me get a pic. Let me. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't give them the type of vibe they want, then they want to like throw shade or they want to fight or whatever. So it's not easy, man. But that dude, man, he was one of the real ones, man. Like, he was one of the real ones, man.
Are you aware of any situations where he had to get down and thump in the streets?
Oh yeah, a few, man. Especially on tours. A lot of tour stories, man. But he wasn't even on that type of time or whatever. But like, if somebody came at him, yeah, you know what I mean. But it's just like I said, when you're a celebrity, it's people that wanna, you know what I mean, blood suck your talent and be around you for whatever reason, whether it's women, promoters, producers, whatever. So I felt for him in that regard. You know what I'm saying? But he knew I didn't want nothing from him. Like, yeah, he knew, like, I always respected Guru, man. Like, he respected me because I'm gonna get money regardless, whether it's music or whatever. Like, I never wanted nothing from him except the opportunity to learn. You know what I mean?
Because I'm trying to think, why would somebody even step to Guru? He seemed like such a laid-back, it's a jazz thing type guy.
It's the hate, man.
That I couldn't see somebody flexing with.
It's the hate, like, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I don't know if people know this about Guru, but Guru was like a chick magnet too, like, you know what I'm saying? So we out, a chick see that that's Guru, yeah, I mean, his chick might be on him, like, you know, stuff like that might go down, you know what I mean? But we did release parties, man, you know what I mean? So one of my biggest regrets though was the overseas thing. He's always telling me, K-Bone, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport. And I kept, you know what I mean, procrastinating. You know what I mean? I went back to Philly, because I was living in New York, went back to Philly. And then when I went back to Philly, that's when he started getting sick or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, but that's a good question. Why would somebody want to step to a cat like that? He just
seemed so chill and laid.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen a lot, but it happened. You know what I mean? It definitely happened.
Were you ever around at any of those situations to see?
You know what? A lot of them, fortunately, a lot of them stories, I wasn't really there. You know what I mean? So he would just tell me the stories, you know what I mean, or whatever. But when I was around him, it was pretty much all love, man, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, he had some stories that went down.
So Guru, the man that made fake MCs, need a bodyguard.
Man,
he did not have a bodyguard.
He did not have a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had the burn on him when he needed it, but that wasn't really, he was, like I said, he wasn't on that type of time. Like, he was just a laid back dude. Cool dude. And I'm laid back too, so that's why we kind of related, because I'm like laid back too.
Oh, so he used to carry the toaster with him.
He had to, man.
Wow.
He had to, you know what I mean? But you know, he had got jammed one time for carrying that joint, so he kind of chilled a little bit. But yeah, your Guru got jammed for that one time. I don't know if you remember that. He had the toast on him, and they caught him with the toast and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's a smack on where it was registered, probably.
Yeah, well, you know, you know what I mean? You know, yeah.
I mean, we could talk now.
Yeah, we can talk now, you know what I mean? Peace be upon the legend, man. But that was just the greatest experience, man, being around that brother, man. Word. Gifted Unlimited Rhymes Universal.
All right, so since you used to be one of Guru MCs, take us out with a freestyle.
Oh man, with a freestyle.
Put you on the spot.
You definitely put me in the spot. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I ain't rap. The last time I recorded was when I recorded with Guru in 06.
And now here we are, August 9th, and we about to get this.
Oh man, you definitely put me on the spot with this one, man. And yo, I'm light years ahead of you niggas. Robotic minds, limited subjects, ice and text. 85% poison animal eaters. You got young cats carrying heaters. Young chicks with fat asses and big ticks. They fools injected, Yaku's plans perfected. Hollow tips fly. Niggas can't shoot, so the young die. Hydro lit, same shit, niggas stay high. The projects converted to condos. How the fuck gods and nerds turn to pimps and hoes?